y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom, happy new year, y'all. I thought I will kick off the new year by doing something a little bit different this week. If you don't know, my family is from Chicago, well, the Chicago area, but you know, it's Chicago, you know what I'm saying? And I was home for 2 weeks for the holidays, and I was like, you know what, why don't I show the people them my favorite vegan spots in Chicago? Now, I didn't go to all my favorite spots, like literally would have been impossible. Chicago is such a foodie city. It's also like it has so many vegan options, but I wanted to show you a couple of my, you know, favorite spots. So if the world ever stops ending and you find yourself in Chicago or near Chicago, then you know you can head up there, see what the 773 talking about. Or if you live in Chicago now but you didn't know about any of these spots, you can check them out. So before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. And there's no link because there's no recipe. I'm gonna link the restaurant's websites in the description box so you can click around, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's get to it. Okay, so the first one, y'all. Like this one, period, straight up elite. Like I can't even say it enough. This is Beacon Donuts. It is a small, unassuming spot in Lincoln Park, so just north of the city. And well, it is in the city, but you know, it's north, okay? It's north of downtown, rather. And it is a completely vegan donut shop. Like every single donut in there is vegan. And like, I was like, normally when you go to a place, it's like, okay, which ones are vegan? And she was like, babe, they're all vegan. And I was like, and so much to the point that every time you saw Nikki in my jollof videos, every time I go home, Nikki and I always go to the spot. She'd be going there without me because she lives in Chicago. So it is so good. If you do go, I would recommend getting the carrot cake donut, even though it is a seasonal donut. The Boston cream donut. And also the apple fritter. That joint is so seriously good. If you do go, I would recommend pre-ordering because like they be running out, especially during the summertime. So you gotta check out Beacon Donuts, period. Okay, my second spot is Pick Me Up Cafe. This is one of my favorite spots for a couple of reasons. The first one is they have a bunch of vegan options. So it is not a vegan restaurant. However, they have so many vegan options. And you know how some restaurants be like, oh, we got vegan options? No, they have vegan options. So many. And I love going here for a brunch, like I said, because none of my friends are vegan. Like none of my friends are vegan. So I love going here because everyone can eat, and I don't want to hear about how they got to eat fake meat and they got to eat fake cheese. Like everybody gets what they want. But the star of the show of this restaurant has to be their vegan French toast. Now, before going vegan 4 years ago, I did not care for French toast at all because it tasted eggy. Like who eating syrup and eggs? You know what I'm saying? That's nasty to me. But this one, because it's vegan, they had to figure it out, and it is so ridiculous. Like the French toast is so good. I did get something else that I'm not gonna show because I had to drive with it, and that was the first time I had like, when it like cooked, it was weird. I didn't like it once I got to my destination, but I've gotten the vegan tostadas there. I've gotten the Santa Fe scram. Like they have so many things. It's perfect for brunch. They have mimosas. They have a bunch of vegan desserts as well. So listen, summertime in the Chi there is none like it. Okay, get your friends, get some mimosas, and go to Pick Me Up Cafe. Okay, well, get the mimosas at Pick Me Up, period. Okay, so the third one is Quesadilla La Reina dessert, something like that. I'll put it will be linked. This is a completely vegan, well, not completely vegan, it's vegetarian as well, but I'm gonna get there. But it is a completely vegan Mexican restaurant. Like every time I go to Chicago, I have to stop at this place. And I live north of Chicago, like I live in the northern suburbs. So like every time I'm passing through, you know what I'm saying? Pull over, get my little stuff from this place. Like it was such a great find. They have everything. They got, my favorite thing is the chicken tamales. Like, bro. Okay. They have, I love their tortas. I love the burritos. Like they have everything. They have vegan horchata. Like they have everything. And why I said I wasn't completely vegan, I went there with a picky friend, and they ain't want no fake cheese or nothing like that. They have regular cheese. I believe they have regular sour cream as well. But it is such a good spot. Their chips are good if you eat it. I mean, they don't really mean anything now, but you know what I mean. Like it is such a good place. This was one of my favorite vegan finds when I first went vegan. So like I would definitely 10 out of 10 recommend this place. It is so good. And order ahead because it's always bumping. Okay, so my next place is called Ground Control in Logan Square. This is actually a newer restaurant to me. I've been wanting to go to it for a long time. However, I never made it, but I made it here there this time, and it was so good. I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky, but the longer I've been vegan, because one thing I said before, like, I could cook before I went vegan. Especially if you know me before I went vegan, I could cook before. You know what I'm saying? So once I got my foot in as a vegan, like, it's gonna take some work to impress me. I'm not saying restaurants have to impress me, but like, I can make stuff at home now. I figured out the science. I figured out the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at my channel. So when I went to this place, I was like, let's do it. Let's go on with this like spicy chicken sandwich, and baby, I was looking dumb. And the only thing I wish is that I had it in the restaurant. Like, I cannot wait to go back when stuff goes to our new normal so I can have it in the restaurant, because it was just perfect. They used like a tofu chicken where they freeze it first and then fried it, and they had like this really hot, it was almost like a Nashville hot type of sauce, like dumb good. Like, that sandwich went dumb. And then I got some garlic fries. It don't even make no freaking sense. It don't even make no sense. It don't even make no sense how good this place was. I cannot wait to go back. I'm already thinking about it. I cannot wait till the summertime so I can be back, get my little sandwich. I gotta move on, because I have to move on. My next place, which is also new to me, is called Can't Believe It's Not Meat. This is in the Hyde Park neighborhood of Chicago. And what I loved about this restaurant is, one, it creates like Chicago style food. Like, I talked about the pizza puff in my last video, because that is a Chicago thing. They had a pizza puff there. They have Chicago style stuff. They have mild sauce. They got fried chicken wings, like all that completely vegan. They have vegetarian options for some people. And what I love even more about it is the black owned restaurant. This is a black owned business, and I don't know if Hyde Park is still predominantly black, but you know where President Obama's house is, this is like that neighborhood. And the line was crazy. Like, people were just in there wanting to try their food. So I'm like, that's a good sign. It wasn't empty. Well, it was empty when I went in. Then when I went back to get my food, I was like, oh, I got lucky. Like, I got the pizza puff. I loved it. The only thing I didn't love so much was like, they used a tortilla. And I'm like weird about tortillas. Like, sometimes it just be too tortilla-y. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be too, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to describe it. But the feeling like reminded me of my childhood, like, because I was like, this tastes like a pizza puff. Like, it was so good. I also got like their cookies and cream milkshake. I don't remember the exact name of it, and that was stupid good. I'm so excited to go back to this restaurant and try more things. Like, I can't wait to try their wings. Their mild sauce was spot on. Like, I don't know if other cities have a mild sauce, but Chicago has a mild sauce, and I was dipping my pizza puff in that. Like, junk went dumb. You hear me? Like, I cannot wait to go back to that restaurant so I can get more things. So you have to try it. It's called Can't Believe It's Not Meat in the Hyde Park neighborhood of Chicago, period. Okay, so my next restaurant is not a vegan restaurant at all. It's actually an Ethiopian restaurant. If you know me, I freaking love Ethiopian food. Like, what an elite food. It's not my favorite, but definitely like top 3. And it ain't number 3, okay? It's so good, and it's hard for me to find an Ethiopian restaurant because I left such an amazing one in Rochester, New York. It's called Zameda Ethiopian, right over there on Clinton in Rochester. If you are in that area, Buffalo, whatever, and you want some good Ethiopian food, you gotta go to Zameda over there on Clinton in Rochester. But that's not what this is. So I was watching Vaughn here on TV, and she's in the Chicago suburbs as well, and she recommended this place, and I was like, well, I trust Vaughn. And I'm glad I did. This is some of the best Ethiopian food I've ever had, like, period. It is in the Edgewater neighborhood. It's called Ras Dashen Ethiopian, and it is so good. I got a typical veggie platter, and I picked like a couple of stuff. The only critique I had is that they didn't have descriptions of what the food was on the menu. So, and normally like they'll be like, oh, this is this, oh, this is this. So I was like, had to Google search, but I'm so happy I did. Like, I loved everything I got. I got like these like lentil things. Bro, I haven't had good Ethiopian food like that in years. Like, it was so good. It's probably the best I've had. I mean, Zameda's good, you know what I'm saying? It reminded me of Zameda, but like, no, man, this junk, you have to go there. And if you're watching this and you're not vegan, or you have people that you want to go with who are not vegan, it's a regular Ethiopian restaurant. They have everything there, goat, chicken, whatever. So you gotta go. Okay, so my next place is called the Urban Vegan, and it's one of my favorite vegan restaurants in Chicago, like period, like hands down, period. I found it on accident. I forgot, like, my friend used to live in that neighborhood. I believe it's Uptown. It might be, I think it's Uptown. My friend used to live in that neighborhood, and I was at his house one day, and I need something to eat. I was like, period, I'm already in the city. What vegan stuff is around here? And I found this place, and y'all, this is like, I'm trying to think if I've had better vegan, like Chinese inspired food. I don't think I have. Oh, there's just one place in Houston. That place was bomb. But this is like top 2 of the best I've had. Like their orange chicken is good. They got a whole bunch of appetizers. I didn't go crazy with it this time around because, you know, it was a holiday time. You know, we're trying to keep it cute. But like, I would definitely recommend the Urban Vegan. Stupid good. Especially, and what's funny is one of my friends be like, when you gonna let go of that vegan stuff? I said never. And he, like, I brought it back to his place, and he was like, oh, okay, like, let me try some. And he was like, so you gonna give me some? I said, oh, it's good, ain't it? You know, like that SpongeBob episode when he was like, you like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? That's what this place does to non-vegans. Like, it is stupid good. You have to try it. And like, I've never let you astray, ever. Okay, so my last one is not really in Chicago, but if you are from the northern suburbs of Chicago, you know, we be like, we from Chicago, and people be trying to like push us away, but we know deep down in our hearts that we are from Chicago, okay? Ain't no Evanston, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no Skokie, ain't no freaking Des Plaines. We are from Chicago. That's how we act up there. And this place is in Skokie, Illinois. It's called Pita Inn. It's actually a franchise, but it's a Mediterranean restaurant. It's so good. If you are from the area, you just eat at Pita Inn. Everybody eat at Pita Inn, okay? Everybody do that. It's just so good. And recently, they've been using the Impossible meat to make one of their kebab things. You gotta go try it. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, you have to. It reminded me, because normally, like, they just introduced this like maybe like a couple months ago, like maybe 6, maybe 8 months ago. So normally I would go there and get the falafel. Falafel's bomb. Okay, it's just really good falafel. The only better falafel I've had than that was at this Jewish restaurant in Rochester. Okay, smacking falafel. Okay, but when they added this and they put their seasonings in it and and you get the yellow rice, and then you gotta get a side order of hummus and dip that Impossible joint into the hummus. My only critique of Pita Inn is that their baba ganoush is not vegan. There is no reason for that. Fix that expeditiously. There's no reason. But if you find yourself, you are not from Chicago, you find yourself wanting to look for some really good Mediterranean food with good vegan options, I would definitely recommend this place. I mean, it's in Skokie. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not inaccessible from Chicago, like, but it's not like Michigan Avenue. You know, you're gonna have to go out of your way a little bit, but they have other options. They have like a bunch of places, like 7. Okay, it's a franchise, but it's only a franchise in the northern suburbs. So, you know, we good with that, okay? Definitely would recommend Pita Inn. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2. There was no way, like I said, I was able to go to all my favorite places. I missed out on some. You know what I mean? Like, let me tell you, like, there are some that I did not make it to, and I'd have been like, that place is fire. Like, this place is fire. That's fire. Like, it just be fire. Like, vegan food in Chicago is so good. The only other city that I have been to thus far that their vegan food surpasses Chicago that I've been to thus far, I still have not been to Austin. I have not been to Portland. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying thus far would be the DMV. Like, the DC area, their vegan food is chef's kiss. But I mean, Chicago might even got a little thing on LA, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying in my experience. Let me know if you know any of these restaurants. Let me know if you try any of them. Let me know if you want a part 2. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.